What if your skin color was decided by a journey that began 70,000 years ago? A single journey that changed billions of people. Not a war, not an invention, not even a choice, just walking. And somehow. But wait, if all humans came from Africa, why aren't we all the same color today? The answer is hiding above your head right now. A giant ball of fire that quietly reshaped humanity. For most of human history, nearly everyone looked similar. And there was a very important reason for that. Because Africa receives enormous amounts of sunlight. At first, that sounds like a good thing. But too much sunlight creates a problem hidden inside your cells. And that's where melanin enters the story. Think of melanin as natural armor. The stronger the sunlight, the more armor your body needed. For thousands and thousands of years, this worked perfectly. Then humans did something unexpected. They started leaving. And that's where everything changed. At first, leaving Africa didn't seem important. It was just another journey. But hidden inside that journey was a problem nobody could see. A problem coming from the sky. Because the farther humans traveled, the weaker the sunlight became. And that sounds harmless. But it created a completely new mystery. Because humans needed sunlight for something important. Something most people never think about. Vitamin D. And without enough of it, problems begin. Suddenly, the skin that had protected humans for thousands of years was creating a new problem. The body's perfect solution was no longer perfect. And that's when evolution stepped in. But not in the way most people imagine, because nobody woke up one day with lighter skin. The change was so slow that almost nobody would have noticed it. Generation after generation, the balance kept shifting, and eventually, something remarkable happened. But this creates an even bigger question. If lighter skin was useful, why didn't everyone on Earth become lighter? The answer is where this story gets really interesting. At this point, you might think the mystery is solved. Less sunlight, lighter skin, case closed. Except there's one problem. A very big problem. Some places receive lots of sunlight today, yet the people living there aren't all the same color. And some populations stayed dark, for a very good reason. Because sunlight wasn't the only factor. Human migration mattered, geography mattered, even diet mattered, and that's where things get weird. Because some groups got vitamin D from food instead of sunlight, meaning evolution wasn't solving the same problem everywhere. Different places created different pressures, and evolution responded differently, which explains something surprising. There was never one perfect skin color, only the skin color that worked best for a particular place. But this story still has one final twist. A twist that affects almost every person watching this video. Your skin isn't really a record of who you are. It's a record of where your ancestors survived. Every shade tells part of an ancient story. A story written by sunlight, migration, and time. Lots and lots of time. Nobody planned it. Nobody controlled it. It happened one generation at a time. So slowly that no one could ever notice it happening, yet eventually it transformed entire populations. And that's why humans today look so different. But underneath those differences, the story starts in the same place, with a small group of humans who decided to keep walking, and unknowingly changed the future of our species. All because they went a little too far. And that journey is still written on our skin today.